Hey, it's Saturday, which finds me playing in the East Coast Poker League event. Two tournaments tonight. Third place finish in the first one, and fifth place in the second. So overall, fairly satisfied with my level of play. Only made one bad read, and that was early on in the second tournament. It didn't hurt me too much. Still was able to make it to the final table with a respectable finish. I want to talk today about playing against a lag. Lag being a loose, aggressive player. And I'm not talking about the typical free poker, I don't care, playing any type of hand. I'm talking about the true lag player. Don't mistake the term loose in lag for stupidity. It's a true lag player, typically is smart and does know the game, and that was the case against the one that I'm playing against tonight. Did not start at the same table as he did, so by the time I got to the final table, he had already built up a fairly sizable chip stack. And throughout the night, I've been hearing the people moaning all of their bad beats against him. So I knew that he was on a little bit of a rush, which is even worse when you're playing against a lag. It's bad enough having to play against that aggressive style, but when they're on a rush and hitting a lot of flops as well, it makes it extremely tough. But typically, once you identify the lag player, the idea really is to tighten up some. Remember, the biggest weakness of the lag is the amount of hands that they are playing. So remember, they can't hit the flop every time. They're really waiting, relying on their aggressiveness to get people to bow out of those hands. So I stayed out of his way as much as I could once I got to the final table. We're down to three-handed, and he is obviously using both his chip stack and his lag style to pick up as many of the blinds as he can and playing fairly well, very good strategy. So I wait and wait until I have the premium hand and ready to take him, and sure enough, I wake up with pocket aces. Sit there, wait for him to bet into me, knowing he's going to do that. As soon as he does, I shove all in, expecting to have him fold and take down a little bit of a pot. But as I mentioned, not only is he playing a good lag strategy, but he's also on a pretty good rush. So he ends up calling me in a position that he typically wouldn't. He pushes all in, or I pushed all in. He called me. I turn over my aces. He turns over 9-5. Hits the 9 on the flop and the 5 on the river, and I'm gone. But again, I'm satisfied because I played the right strategy. In this particular instance, like I said, he was on a rush. So sometimes it just comes down to a little bit of bad luck, and that's what happened to me here. But I made the right call. I made the right decision. And same thing when you're up against the lag player. Tighten yourself up, wait for the perfect hand, strike hard, and take his chips.